Hello children, today we will learn English Honeydew textbook for class 8, lesson number 1. The best Christmas present in the world. Today I'll explain you first part of this lesson. The rest part I'll explain afterwards. I spotted it in a junk shop in Bridport, a roll top desk. The man said it was early 19th century and oak. I had wanted one, but they were far too expensive. This one was in a bad condition, the roll top in several pieces, one leg clumsily mended, scorch marks all down one side. It was going for very little money. I thought I could restore it. It would be a risk, a challenge, but I had to have it. I paid the man and brought it back to my workroom at the back of the garage. I began work on it on Christmas Eve. यहाँ पे जो हमारे लेखक है वो ब्रिडपॉट में एक कबाड़ी की दुकान पर गए। उसे एक मेज दिखाई दी जिसका ऊपरी भाग खिसक जाता था। यह काफ़ी पुरानी ओक की लकड़ी की बनी थी। यह बुरी स्थिति में थी। उस पर एक और जलने के दाग थे। चूँकि वह सस्ती थी, लेखक ने उसे खरीदकर मरम्मत करा लेने का विचार कर लिया। उसने क्रिसमस के अगले दिन ही इसकी मरम्मत की शुरुआत कर दी। I removed the roll top completely and pulled out the drawers. The veneer had lifted almost everywhere. It looked like water damage to me. Both fire and water had clearly taken their role on this desk. The last drawer was stuck fast. I tried all I could to ease it out gently. In the end, I used brute force. I struck it sharply with the side of my fist, and the drawer flew open to reveal a shallow space underneath, a secret drawer. There was something in there. I reached in and took out a small black tin box. Sellotaped to the top of it was a piece of lined notepaper, and written on it in shaky handwriting, Jim's last letter received January 25, 1915. To be buried with me when the time comes. I knew as I did it that it was wrong of me to open the box. But curiosity got the better of my scruples. It usually does. Inside the box there was an envelope. The address read Mrs. Jim McPherson, 12th Copper Beaches, Bridport, Dorset. I took out the letter and unfolded it. It was written in pencil and dated at the top December 26, 1914. उसने मेज का ऊपरी भाग हटाया और उसके दराज को बाहर खींचने का प्रयास किया। उस पर आग और पानी के कारण काफ़ी खराबी आ चुकी थी। दराज फंसकर बंद था। लेखक ने उस पर अपना जोरदार मुक्का मारा और उसे बाहर खींचा। उसने एक गुप्त दराज उसमें से नीचे से देखी। उसने उसमें रखा हुआ एक छोटा सा टीन का काला डिब्बा निकाला। उस पर लिखा था, जिम का अंतिम पत्र 25 जनवरी 1915 को प्राप्त किया गया था। पत्र लेखक ने इच्छा व्यक्त की थी कि इस पत्र को उसकी कब्र में दफना दिया जाए। उत्सुकतावश लेखक ने डिब्बा खोल दिया। अंदर एक लिफाफा था। उस पर पता लिखा था, मिसेस जिम मैकफरसन, 12 कॉपर ब्रीचेस, ब्रिडपोर्ट, डॉर्सेट। पत्र में तारीख थी 26 दिसंबर 1914. Now we will see the second part of this lesson. Dearest Connie, I you in a much happier frame of mind because something wonderful has just happened that I must tell you about at once. We were all standing in our trenches yesterday morning, Christmas morning. I was crisp and quite all about as beautiful a morning as I have ever seen, as cold and frosty as a Christmas morning should be. I should like to be able to tell you that we began it, but the truth, I am ashamed to say, is that Fritz began it. First, someone saw a white flag waving from the trenches opposite. Then they were calling out to us from across no man's land, Happy Christmas, Tommy, Happy Christmas. When we had got over the surprise, some of us shouted back, Same to you, Fritz, same to you. I thought that would be that. We all did. But then suddenly one of them was up there in his great coat and waving a white flag. Don't shoot, lads, someone shouted, and no one did. Then there was another Fritz up on the parapet, and another. Keep your heads down, I told the man. It's a trick, but it wasn't. One of the Germans was waving a bottle above his head. It is Christmas Day, Tommy. We have snapped, we have sausage, we meet you. Yes? By this time, there were dozens of them walking towards us across no man's land and not a rifle between them. Little Private Morris was the first up. Come on, boys, what are we waiting for? And then there was no stopping them. I was the officer. I should have stopped them there and then, I suppose, but the truth is that it never even occurred to me I should. All along there and hours I could see men walking slowly afterwards one another. Grey coats, khaki coats, meeting in the middle. And I was one of them. I was part of this. In the middle of the war, we were making peace. You cannot imagine, dearest Connie, my feelings as I looked into the eyes of the Fritz officer who approached me, hand outstretched, Hans Wolf. He said, gripping my hand warmly and holding it. I am from Dusseldorf. I play the cello in the orchestra. हैप्पी क्रिसमस। इस पत्र को जिम ने अपनी पत्नी कोनी को लिखा था। वह सैनिक था और प्रथम महायुद्ध में वह जर्मनी के विरुद्ध लड़ रहा था। जिम ने लिखा कि वह बहुत खुश था क्योंकि एक हैरान कर देने वाली घटना घटी थी। खाली पड़े बीच के स्थान के दोनों ओर सैनिकों ने खाइयों में अपना छिपने का स्थान बना रखा था। क्रिसमस की सुबह ठंड थी और ज़्यादा ठंडी थी। जिम ने जर्मन सैनिकों को श्वेत झंडा लहराते देखा। वो अंग्रेज सिपाहियों को क्रिसमस की शुभकामना देने के लिए पुकार रहे थे। अंग्रेज सैनिकों ने भी उसी प्रकार से उनको अभिवादन किया। दुश्मन द्वारा मित्रों की तरह अभिवादन करना एक बड़ा आश्चर्य था, परंतु यह सत्य था कि कोई चाल नहीं थी। ये अंग्रेज सैनिक भी बदले में उनका अभिवादन कर रहे थे। नायक ने कहा, हम लोग तुम्हारे साथ मिलकर त्यौहार मनाना चाहते। जिम उच्च अधिकारी था। उसने अपने सैनिकों को जर्मन सैनिकों के साथ हाथ मिलाने की अनुमति दे दी। काले कोट तथा खाकी वर्दी वाले बीच के खाली क्षेत्र में मिले। युद्ध के दौरान वे सभी शांति का पाठ पढ़ रहे थे। सबसे पहले आने वाले जर्मन सैनिक का नाम था हंस वॉल्फ। सेना में भर्ती होने से पूर्व वह एक वाद्य यंत्र वादक दल में जो सबसे आगे आया था, एकल यंत्र बजाया करते थे। जिम डॉर्सेट को उसने क्रिसमस की शुभकामनाएं दी।